Archibald in this regional flood watch reports that Region 9 Chairman Clarendo Lucas says his region is experiencing sunshine but is monitoring a rise in the Takatu River. Here's that story.
Regional Chairman of Region 2, Ali Bash, has stated that there has been an accumulation of water in the pump room, Charity and Anna Regina. However, the drainage pumps are operational and additional fuel has been sent to Charity in the event that there is continued rainfall. Bash noted that this recently installed pump at Anna Regina is providing great relief to the area. In Region 3, Regional Chairman Julius Fabia reported that in Clay, Brick and Bell West area, there were approximately 1 foot of water on the land. Areas such as Canal Number 1, Polder Hedge, and Perica Back dams are also affected. However, Fabia said they are also monitoring the situation carefully. Chief Executive Officer of the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, NDIA, Lionel Wordsworth, was on the site in Region 3 and stated that currently interventions are being made to put channels of the backland waters away from the flooded areas. He noted that at La Jealousy, a sluice was reactivated last night and drainage has begun. Region 4 Chairman Clement Carlett said that there is an accumulation of water in the villages of Annandale, Buxton, Bachelor's Adventure, Edmore and Montrose. But Carlett stated that based on the tide, the 11 sluices in the region will be opened accordingly to remove water off the land. In Region 5, Regional Chairman Harry Narain Balio has reported that due to a few blocked drains in the region, there was a slight buildup of water on the land in some areas. However, in the village of Cotton Tree, a black hole was deployed to clear the drains. Region 6 Regional Chairman Zulfikar Mustafa noted that over the past few days, the region has received heavy rainfall in the villages of number 51, 52, and 74, and as a result, the levels of water in the canals are high. However, there has been no recorded flooding over the last 24 hours. He noted that the sluices are fully operational, and at present, there is no need for the use of 7 pumps in the region. And finally, in Region 9, the situation is quite opposite as Regional Chairman Clarendo Lucas reported that there is bright sunshine. He says while there has been a rise in the Takatu River, there is no reported floods. The Regional Chairman have all assured that the situation is being monitored carefully and residents will be informed about the changes. Reporting for the NCN 6 o'clock news, I am Gisela Archibald.
Thank you, Giselle. Consumer goods, cooking gas and vegetables are some of the items with reduced prices within the last 6 weeks, and Minister of Commerce Maniram Prashad insists consumers must be impacted. But Minister Prashad says he fears consumers are unable to benefit from the decline in prices due to what he calls some unscrupulous persons unwilling to lower their prices. The minister believes the consumer ought to by now be receiving the benefits of the decrease in prices countrywide and has since vowed to ensure that this is done. Well, as persons prepare for the Christmas celebration, homeowners are urged to keep safety in mind. NCN's Mark Murray caught up with electrical engineer Horace Williams, who highlighted the dangers of overloading circuits and how persons can conserve and still have a bright Christmas.
As persons celebrate Christmas this year, the responsibility is on them to have safety in mind while preparing their homes for the festive season. Overloading of circuits is one of the foremost concern, and persons are urged to think twice before they decide on the amount of fairy light they would use. Speaking with NCN was electrical engineer and energy economist Horace Williams, who highlighted how persons tend to overload their circuits, which could result to a fire.
Generally, when you overload circuits, it's not likely that it would damage other appliances in the house, but it's particularly a fire risk. Yes, so that's why I'm saying you're supposed to be properly protected. If the circuit has the proper protection, then as soon as the load gets above what the protection is rated for, it would trip.
However, Williams notes if persons see it necessary to do extensive lighting to their homes, they should use low wattage energy-saving bulbs which consumes less energy. He also says that the energy saver bulbs are also available in various colors which could be found countrywide, and if persons are going to use fairy lights, they should limit the amount.
The fairy lights, I think they need to conserve, because I don't think the fairy lights come below a certain wattage, but they come with a number of bulbs, maybe 100 as the case may be. So people, they should probably use the least amount of bulbs that are necessary to provide a fair amount of decorative lighting.
In the meantime, Fire Service Prevention Officer Gregory Wicker, in a phone interview with NCN, is urging persons who will be baking to pay attention to their cooking while in the kitchen area. Mr. Wicker is also calling persons to desist from using drop cords outdoors. Persons are also advised as they prepare their homes to desist from putting fairy lights along window curtains, which could result in a fire because of the heat generated from the bulbs. Mark Moore reporting for the NCN News.
Thanks, Mark. Berbice NGO Chairman Hilbert Foster says his organization has seen success in the effecting of community-based plans for 2008. The Rose Hall Community Center Chairman said the projection for next year is dependent on retaining sponsorship for the NGO's programs. Nicole Telford has the details.
The club has been able to maintain its position as the best youth and sports club in Guyana. We had our award ceremony. We have expanded our charity program in a very, very big way. On the cricket field, we have been able to dominate along with Albion Cricket in Berbice.
Chairman, Rose Hall Town NGO Hilbert Foster. He added that Rose Hall Town charity-based organization has been successful in expanding. He explained that the club has also been able to invest in sports.
In 2008 alone, the club has invested over $4 million into assisting the Berbice Cricket Board in carrying out its function. We have also invested about $3 million to keep 4 major cricket tournaments in Guyana, in Berbice.
Foster said the NGO plans for the season include feeding some 1,000 children, adding that Port Morant, Rose Hall and Williamsburg will be the areas of focus. A luncheon has also been planned for more than 300 senior citizens. The organization is also partnering with GT&T to stage a Santa parade.
If all our sponsors stay with us, it is our hope to make 2009 a far better year, in the sense that we be working very hard in terms of our membership, because one of the things that we have found out in 2008 is that discipline among young people have virtually disappeared.
The Rose Hall Community Center NGO has been able to get some 47 young persons employed, and its chairman said projected plans for the new year will see an improved quality and quantity of assistance given to those in need. Nicole Telford, NCN 6 o'clock News.
The venue for the University of Guyana's convocation exercise is now the National Cultural Center. This has been changed from the University Square as was previously announced due to inclement weather. Rehearsals continue at the university campus on Friday, while the convocation exercise begins at 14 hours on Saturday, December 13. General Secretary of the Arts and Craft Association Denzel Hollingsworth is calling on the CARICOM Secretariat and other donor agencies to aggressively assist small businesses in training for better success. He also said a database to inform regional small businesses on where to source products and raw materials will realize more economic benefits and markets. More in this report.
Carifesta Grand Market afforded regional small businesses an opportunity to showcase the skills and products from each territory. As a result, the CARICOM Secretariat had mooted that a body of experts will hold an interactive session with the various producers and small businesses in attendance. The aim to help them better realize economic benefits and maximum potential. However, the meeting never took place. In a recent interview with General Secretary of the Local Arts and Craft Association, Denzel Hollingsworth, she pointed to the help small businesses really need.
These places are like CARICOM or the institution can assist in asking companies to come forward and they finance some training in the line of marketing, pricing of your product, which is one of the main things, because we small business people in Guyana, we just sometimes come up with a price just like that, and that's not how you do business.
Hollingsworth noted to better expand markets, small businesses across the region need vital information and calls for help in this regard.
They can assist in all the CARICOM markets, assist in letting people know what is available from Guyana, what is available here, what raw material, whether they do it in form of a booklet, pamphlet, or whatever it is. So we in the CARICOM region, we can use each other, either for raw material, the finished product, and so forth.
According to CARICOM's Assistant Secretary General, Dr. Edward Green, the issue of strengthening and assisting regional small businesses drew attention at the recently held meeting of the Council for Trade and Economic Development. And it is the intention of the Secretariat to approach the issue in a unified manner.